What's up, guys? Brian Peacock back once again. Epic Outdoor Adventures. Beans. Beans are great to grow all year, or all summer, should I say, into the fall. Early spring, late fall, you can grow beans. They grow very fast, especially these bush beans. So these are bush beans. I planted basically one bean plant per gallon of your container. So I have some 3-gallon and 5-gallon containers here, and I also threw some in an old bin, an old storage bin. You can use these. That's not the greatest things to use. The sun breaks them down within a year. I'm not even sure if that's a food grade plastic or not. It's probably best to be food grade, but I'm not too worried about it, okay? But the beans grow great in these. Like I said, one bean plant per container, and you can see all the beans that it produced. Now, these beans here, I planted them roughly about 40 to 45 days ago. So just over a month to a month and a half, you can be harvesting beans. So you have a lot of time to be able to grow beans like this. Not the pole beans. Some pole beans take a lot longer. But these bush variety beans are great for small containers. These are 3 and 5 gallons, like I said. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 containers and 1 bin. And this is plenty of beans for us for a while. You get about 2 to 3 pickings on these. So I normally plant these in a succession. So I have some other, normally I'd be dropping bean seeds right now to start my next set, which I may be doing here. We can always push the envelope. Here in Maryland or so, you can grow these all the way up to about October. So by the end of October, it's starting to slow down. The weather's starting to cool down, and you're not going to be able to grow anymore after that. But so early, I started beans late March. I'll bring them inside at night times when it's cold, if it was under 60 degrees, and that way they continually to grow. Beans will slow down growing under 60 degrees, so it's best to bring them in the house. That's what another great thing to grow in containers is for. You can also move these around the yard as you need to for the sun if you need to. Beans like at least 6 hours a day of sunlight, direct sunlight, and they don't need a lot of fertilizing. Beans will produce their own nitrogen. That's the cool thing about beans is that they're a really good crop to plant after other crops when they're done, to add nitrogen back to your soils if they're in the garden or in ground or in your raised beds. But yeah, that's a little bit about beans, man. Like I said, these things are loaded down, and it's been about 45 days or so. So yeah, grow some beans, guys. You still got time. Go plant some beans now. You have enough time for maybe one more set, maybe even 2, depending on your area. These are great to grow on a patio, on a deck, just outside along the sidewalk. Doesn't take up much room. Like I said, you do not have to really fertilize them much. I think I hit these a little bit with some Alaskan fish fertilizer in the water, maybe 2 times. That was it. So I didn't add any more fertilizer to them. Fertilize everything else, but not the beans. So grow some beans, guys. They're awesome to grow. They're very quick. See ya.